This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
A beautiful fake. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the first drive down for the 49ers. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
1 yard gain.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
And hauled in here by Rivera. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
49ers.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. West. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. This defense for the Rams, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Boy, 4th and 2. This crowd was urging them to go for it, certainly. Instead, they settle for the field goal try, and then they come up with nothing.
Brandon, yeah, football coach won't let the crowd dictate how he calls a football game. He stuck to his guns. But after the miss, now there's 70,000 coaches in the stands thinking they were right.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And the Rams at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw is a team that competed hard. And they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nifty move. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Gain of 7.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards, well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
You talk about this Rams defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw. West. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
San Francisco.
Off the play fake. West. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
Second and 6.
Let's go now. Press on 80.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. They'll run with Pollard. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The back foot throw there is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On fourth down, West. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Run for Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning defensive player of the week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. The Niners on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They give it off here to the tight end. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll run with Pollard. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Ball at the 6, third and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Narvis's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. The gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run it with James. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
It's 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Now Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off play action. West. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rivera. He'll get him. Only Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
After review of the play.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. Someone jumped.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Third and 2. They're going to look to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by James. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Patterson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's James. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Escapes the sack. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. James. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49ers 30-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Looking to throw. West. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. West. And this is caught. Jennings. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They toss it down to Pollard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Dances by him, and they can't bring him down. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now he's going to step up and run. West with a quick feed. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to throw. West. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Dragon 6.
2nd and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The football going back to the Rams now. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure?
Well, the Niners get there and bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go play action here on 1st down. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground with a tight end. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
2nd and 5. That's dumped off to Poe. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, West. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Looking to throw. West. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. It's complete. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll look to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
A loss of 4 yards.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Operating from the gun, West. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Complete to number 9. It's a gain
The
of 8.
offense on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. West. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a 49er first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Taken down.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third
No
down.
gain on the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. West. Boy, shifts past him. Fights through, and now a crease. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
San Francisco.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Off play action. West. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Chris Paul Jr. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. On third down, it's Pollard. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's James. And he'll manage to pick up for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. James. And he stopped immediately there.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 11. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here now, 2nd and goal. James going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. So now the Niners down 21-18, a little over 50 seconds remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Finding Watkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 35. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Pressure kick, and I thought he was going to hit it. I thought we were destined for overtime, but not the case.
Not at all, and they were already planning for the overtime you just mentioned, already saying, okay, what are we going to do if we get the ball? What happens on defense? Instead of that celebration and that little bit of euphoria, it turned into letdown city.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the lead. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not.